growing. Watch the seeds are sowing. So much in store from the me I explore. I'm growing. Watch the seeds are sowing. So much in store.
Great rise. Yeah man, give thanks and praises, you know. Yeah man, welcome to the Herbalawes channel here on YouTube. Yeah man, hope you all doing fine in the neck of your wood, you know. Hope you all doing fine for 2025 and beyond. You know, whatever pursuit or whatever goals you have, I you know, hope that you accomplish it. You know, so this morning I'm watering my plants and decide to do a video, you know, give my subscribers, you know, those who are here from day one and those who are new here. So if you are new here and don't understand what's happening, you know, who is this person? Yeah man, this is the Herbalawes channel on YouTube, you know, where we plant fruits and vegetables, but most of all herb for tea. You know, so in recent days, you know, I do a bit of pruning and cleanup. So if you look in my background, you can see, you know, a few trees which are pruned up. If you look straight down in my background, that's a June plum tree, you know, which I prune up. Yeah, to my right, you will see a mango tree that prune up. Yeah, man. So I decide to, you know, bring in some new vibe and some new energy in the space. You know, because sometimes you may want to pursue, you know, a goal. And sometimes you may wonder why it's not happening. You know, so sometimes you have to clean up, sometimes you have to remove, yeah, to accomplish certain goals. Yeah, so after pruning up, I decide that I'll plant some trees. Yeah, and these are the trees that I'm watering this. So right here, I planted a lime tree. You know, yeah, if you know in Jamaica when the summer time is hot and if you have a few lime, yeah, and can make some limeade, that is so refreshing for summertime. Yeah, and that's not even, sometimes limes are so expensive in the supermarket or in the marketplace. So because I have experienced the expense, you know, it's best sometimes to invest in yourself, you know. So I invest in a lime tree. Yeah man, over here I invest in a lychee tree. And if we know this is one of the fruit trees that Jamaican people call uptown fruits, you know, because of the expense of this fruit. You know, just a dozen lychee sometimes it is so expensive that a lot of people can't afford it. You know, so that's the reason why they call it uptown fruit. So I decide to invest in a lychee tree. Yeah man. Another tree that I have invested in is an avocado tree, which in Jamaica we call it pear tree. Yeah man. Yeah, pear, avocado, whatever you call it, is a nice fruit. You know? Yeah, one with a lot of health benefits. You know? And avocado, pear, not only can eat, but it also make a good oil. avocado oil, which is good for the ear and the skin, you know. And if we know Chronics, you know, Chronic sing the song, you know, a cut a ripe pear. Yeah, in I'm ital stew. Yeah man, so it is good to invest in oneself. Yeah. This was also a tree that I had pruned up, you know, which is a pomegranate tree, you know. And one of the problems that I had with this tree is that the duckans, you know, seem to wreak havoc on this tree. But you know, it's nature and you can't give up, so you just have to try and try again. You know, so pruning up the tree also bring more sunlight in my garden. You know, so that was one of my main priority, to bring in more sunlight. And if there's more sunlight in the garden, then whatever fruit trees or whatever plants are here, then you know that they will strive more. You know, because if you know about sunlight, photosynthesis and all those things, yeah, it helps the plants to bear more. And then last year, you know, I didn't get any soursop from the trees. So I was also wondering if it's because, you know, there wasn't a lot of sun. You know, the garden get overgrown and, you know, there was not enough sunlight. Yeah man, so that's one of the reasons too. Also, you may be looking and wondering why I have these pipes right here. You know, the soil in my garden, and if you watch my previous videos when I was, you know, doing the dugouts to plant the trees, you would realize that I buck up on a lot of stones. Yeah, so yeah, what I did, I plant the pipe to ensure that the water goes straight to the root of the plant. Yeah man, because sometimes, no matter the amount of water or sometimes the amount of rainfall, you know, when you dig to a certain depth, then you realize that no water is down there. You know, so you have to water the plant exactly to the root of the plant to ensure that, you know, the plant get water so that the plant can strive. You know, otherwise from fertilizing the plant and the plant getting sunlight, the plants also need water. You know, some need a lot of water, some need, you know, not too much water. Because some of the plants, them you can't overwater it. But some of the plants thrive from water. Yeah, and especially the fruit trees, they survive by a lot of water. Yeah man. So, as my intro said, you know, that I plant fruit trees and I plant vegetables, you know, which I just have a few callaloo plants right now. But as I said, most of all, I love to plant herb for teas. And this is a eucalyptus plant. Yeah? Right here, this is a lemongrass. You know, so if you watch my previous videos, you can go back a couple of videos down. You'll realize that I did a video, you know, harvesting lemongrass. So after harvesting the lemongrass, I split up the root of the lemongrass and I replanted the lemongrass. So all over the edging of this garden is lemongrass. Yeah, man. And as I always say, if you are a Jamaican, you know, grew up as a child in Jamaica, you know, lemongrass is one of our go-to teas. You know, even if mommy and daddy, they don't have nothing to give for breakfast in the morning, you know, a cup of lemongrass tea, you know, and a piece of bread. And also we talk about the avocado tree, you know, a cut of ripe pear, a piece of bread, yeah man, and some lemongrass tea. You're good to go, yeah, to school, and you're happy, you know, you can learn. Because sometimes, you know, a lot of people had experience, had to learn on hungry stomach, you know, but it's not good to be on hungry stomach, you know. So I mean, you don't have to have the most expensive meal, but at least a cup of lemongrass tea, yeah, a piece of bread, and that will do the job, you know. With also right here we have a strawberry plant, you know, which is my first time planting strawberries. With strawberry is also another expensive fruit, you know. Right here is my scallion plant, you know. Over here is another eucalyptus plant and a small root.
I'm growing, watch the seeds of soul, so much in store from the me I
Over
explore.
there, you know, let us zoom up a bit. Over there is my panadol plant. Yeah, so those are some of my herb for tea plants. Yeah man, so that's what I've been up to, you know, for the past couple days and weeks, you know, doing a lot of work in my garden. Yeah. Over here, another go-to Jamaican herb is peppermint. You know, this plant just planted this morning, you know. And what kind of garden without a flower plant? Yeah man. Over here, this is a spinach plant, you know. And what kitchen without your Scotch bonnet pepper? So these are some Scotch bonnet pepper plants. And you know, making some juice is nice to have your cucumber. So this is a cucumber plant. Yeah man. So that's what I've been up to. You know, I also sow some seeds in these containers. Yeah man, so that's what I've been up to. Now, if you are a Jamaican and you love plants, yeah, this plant, you know, what's the name of this plant? Yeah man, what's the name of this plant? You can type it in the comment section, and at the end of the video I'll share the name of the plant, you know, because I want you to share in the comments section before the end of the video. Yeah, so type in the comment section what's the name of this plant. So over here, you know, I also planted some banana tree. Yeah, you know, you look ripe banana in the morning, you know, help you to get, you know, potassium in your system. You know, sometimes when you work hard and after a hard day's work, your feet cramp up, you know, or, you know, what is called a muscle contract.
I'm growing, watch the seeds of soul, so much in
So if you want to get rid of cramping of the feet, most times it's because the body is lack of potassium. Yeah, man. And a ripe banana can do that. Also the green banana, you know, is filled with iron. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Also over here, you know, one of Jamaica's favorite fruit, you know, our Jamaican dish is ackee and saltfish. And over here is a ackee tree, which I can tell you for the past few days, you know, I get a lot of ackee from this tree. You know, I think also in this video I can show you clips while picking the ackee. You know, so this is what the ackee looks like before it opens, you know, and even just now, you know, I reap some ackee. Yeah. But this video is over a couple days. So I think I have clips to show, you know, of ackee that I reap. So back to the Jamaican favorite fruit, you know, which is a breadfruit plant. Yeah, man. So with the ackee and saltfish, the fruit that Jamaicans like to prepare the ackee and saltfish with is the breadfruit. Yeah, and this is what the breadfruit tree look like, you know, in its small stage. You know, it's a tree that can get real big, and after getting big it bear fruit, and that fruit can be roast. Yeah, and after roasting it, people also fry it, and they have it with the ackee and saltfish. After roasting it, can be peeled and eat just like that, or you can have it with the ackee and saltfish. Some people love it with saltfish alone, some people love it with them rundown. Yeah, as a Jamaican, you know what I'm talking about. There are many other things that you can have your breadfruit with. You know, I don't mind my breadfruit with just some ackee and callaloo, which the Rastaman call it ilaloo. You know, so our substitute for the saltfish is callaloo. Yeah, man. But we still respect, you know, the national dish, which is ackee and saltfish. But I know those who, you know, partake of the ackee and saltfish, you know, can attest to, you know, how good of a meal the ackee and saltfish and breadfruit is. Yeah. Still don't know the name of this plant yet? Yeah, man, type it in the comment section. So, as you know, Herbalawes don't only love to walk around and talk and talk and talk. You know, I like to share information with my viewers, and I also like when my viewers can share, you know, whatever information they have and whatever they learn. So over here, you know, I did videos about this already. This is one of my mulch container, which was being used before as an igloo. And if you know what an igloo used for, you know, is to keep things cool. You know, so I used to use this igloo to deliver natural juices. That's what I, you know, used to do more than now for a living. Yeah, man. So instead of throwing it away, I use it for my mulch container. So any scraps and things from the kitchen, I just put it right here. Yeah, so out of that scrap, this is why you see these pumpkin and stuff growing. Yeah man, over here is also, you know, a bath. You know, what is a bath? A bath is, you know, you can lie and have a nice shower. So I decide to use this bath. This bath was given to me by my sister because she know I plant things and I love to use the things I have. You know, this is also a tire, you know, which have another ackee tree. So over here I sow like some okra seeds, and this is an okra plant. I sow like, you know, onions. Yeah, I plant even a piece of white yam here. So if you go back to previous videos, you will see video on that. So my philosophy is using what you have to get what you need. Yeah? I'll repeat that. My philosophy is to use what you have, you know, until you get what you need. Not what you want, but what you need. Because what you want sometimes is something that you can do without. What you need is something that is more essential to life. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why I decide to grow herb plants. And over here, this is my beautiful vervain plant. And when we realize how important this vervain plant is recently when we had the pandemic. You know, when a lot of people had flu-like symptoms, were very ill, you know, this was one of the plants that a lot of people had confidence in, the vervain plant. Over here, this is an oregano plant, which we also call French thyme. You know, a plant that can be used in your kitchen to spice up the meal. Yeah, and there is something that I should say about the oregano plant, because a lot of people think that when you're cooking in your kitchen or when you're spicing a meal, you have to use a lot of MSG and a lot of salt and all those things. This one, oregano, the French thyme, yeah man, it gives you a nice flavor in your pot or in your meal. Yeah. So I showed you earlier this plant, which is called a panadol plant. So the plant that I showed you earlier was propagated from this plant. You know, so I replanted that plant I showed you earlier from this plant. Over here is another fruit tree, which is a star fruit tree. You know, if you know that fruit, which shaped like a star, which is called a star fruit. This is a star fruit tree. You know, and star fruit is good for your skin, it's good for your ear. Yeah man, it's good to hydrate the body. Yeah. Yeah man, yeah man, yeah man, yeah man. So, are you enjoying this video so far? Yeah man, if you're enjoying the video so far, give the video a like. You know, press the like button. Give it a thumbs up. Yeah. So, we talk about the oregano plant, which is a good spice in the kitchen. Another plant which is a good spice in the kitchen is this plant over here. This plant is called marjoram plant. You know, it have a nice aroma, it have a nice flavor, you know. So I have some of the plants which carry such nice aroma and such nice flavor, like the lemongrass, you know, the French mint, which is the oregano, and now the marjoram plant carries such nice flavor. Yeah man, It can also use for tea. Yeah, man. And if you are in your kitchen and you don't have no time, which you know what a kitchen without time. And if you don't have no time and you have marjoram, trust me, the marjoram can give your meal a nice flavor. So we talk about the ackee and the saltfish, which I have the ackee, and I invest in the breadfruit tree. So what if when I have breadfruit and I have ackee, and over there when I show you the callaloo, I actually can make a perfect meal from my garden, So a lot of people sometimes, look on farming and, don't like to get their hands dirty in the garden. But I'm going to tell you some of the reason, the benefits from getting your hands dirty. I always share this, that some years ago I watched a interview with Mohammed Gandhi, and the question was asked to Mohammed Gandhi that what's one of the fastest way to find peace? And you know what Gandhi said? The person that love to use their hands, they find peace the fastest way. So imagine you have a garden and you are planting every day. Out of planting, you can find peace. So sometimes we are stressed out, we have a bad day, and we find a lot of things to do. We find a lot of things that we invest in. Like some people invest in going to the gym. Nothing is wrong with going to the gym. That's also a good investment. But I'm talking about gardening now, which, is one of the fastest way to find peace. So when you get your hands dirty in the soil from gardening, that's one of the fastest way to find peace. And then also, another benefit from gardening is that you can invest in your own plants. You can invest in your favorite flower plant. Yeah, man. You can invest in your favorite fruit tree. You can invest in your favorite herb tree. Yeah, one of my favorite flower plant. Yeah? Find out the name yet? Yeah, man. Type it in the comment section. Yeah, man. And as I said, at the end of this video, I'll share the name. Yeah, but for now, yeah, man, I know some of you going to Google it. Yeah. So, those are some of the benefits you will reap from doing gardening. I show you the fruit trees that I plant. I show you the fruit trees that I invested. So those are some of the benefits. Yeah, man. And gardening is not just to plant. You can also learn other things in gardening, which is learning how to propagate plants. Yeah. And these are some of the plants that I try to propagate. I think this one is a sweet sap tree, So I don't know if all of them going to come. I propagate sweet sap, I propagate June plum, and I think it's a guava, So I don't know if all of them going to come, but nothing try, nothing done. Yeah. Practicing. Yeah. So some people afraid to try because they don't want to fail. But nothing is wrong with feeling. What is wrong with feeling is when you fail to try again. So when you try, it's good to fail, but nothing is wrong with failing when you decide to try again. Yeah, man. And a lot of great people in this world can attest to that. You know, people who are not here with us no longer, they can attest to that. You know, there's another quote that I love, a quote that says, you know, a quitter never win and a winner never quit. You know, and that's one of my favorite quotes. You know, a quote that whenever time I remember it, you know, yeah, it motivates me. Yeah. So, what have you learned so far? You know, what have you learned so far from this episode? You know, you can type it in the comment section. Yeah, man. So, after I prune up the trees and cut down and stuff like that, over here, I realized that there was a passion fruit tree hiding over here, you know, running up in this tree, which this tree is also called, we'll call it thinking toe, you know. It is also called locust. Yeah, man. So the passion fruit running up in this tree. And if you know, passion fruit is also another fruit which make nice juice. Yeah, man. Over here are my soursop trees. And if you look here, you see some soursop fruit coming out. Yeah, man. Over here, now some banana tree. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Over here I also have a mango tree, which for a long while was also hiding with the whole heap of tree. I had to get rid of a cherry tree right here, but I also have one here, you know, and over here I have an orange tree that was hiding, you know. Still need to do a bit of cleanup right here so that the orange tree can get some more sunlight. Yeah, so most of the fruit trees that we talk about, you know, what are some of the benefits from these fruit trees? You know, vitamin C. Yeah, man. You know, and if we have enough vitamin C in our body, then we'll have enough energy to carry on whatever we have to do on a daily basis. Yeah, man. So also right here, you know, I plant two pineapple, you know, and I also did a video to show you, you know, what to do when you're planting a pineapple plant. You know, because sometimes we plant the plant, but because we don't know what to do, sometimes it don't come. So if you go back to that video, you will realize. And also sometimes the people you buy the fruit from, you know, they cut out the top of the plant, and if they cut out the top of the plant, it make no sense plant it because it won't come. You see me? So those are some of the things to know about pineapple. And a nice blend with pineapple is pineapple and ginger. And also a benefit which one can get from pineapple juice or eating the pineapple is that pineapple clean your small intestine. I'll, you know, finish the video right there, you know. So as I said earlier, this is the Herbalawes channel on YouTube. And if you want to, support the Herbalawes channel, you don't have to do it monetarily. Yeah? You can support by putting up the thumbs up button. Yeah, man. See you in another video. I'm just gonna try and catch a thumbnail right here. Yeah. Try and catch a thumbnail. Right. The name of the plant you see on your TV screen or your phone screen, it's right dragon blood. So that when you see it, yeah, it's called dragon blood.